Hello, and welcome to Let's Create with the City of Tampa's Visual Art Studios. My name is Sarah, and today we'll be making donut patterns. The supplies you're going to need are a piece of paper, a pencil, a marker, and your coloring materials. So to draw donuts, I'm starting out by filling my paper with ovals of all different sizes, big ovals and small ovals. And to make these look like they're three-dimensional or 3D donuts, on the inside of my oval in the middle, I'm drawing two curved lines, almost like a smiley face and then a frowny face on top of it. So that's going to give the illusion of a three-dimensional donut. So now that I've drawn my donuts all over my paper, overlapping on top of each other, I'm going to go in, I'm going to decide which donuts I want to look like they're actually on top or in front of other donuts. If I want the donut to be in front or on top of another one, I will erase the lines that I drew for the donut that's supposed to look like it's behind the other one. So with this donut right here, I'm erasing, I want that one to be on top, so I'm erasing some of the lines, and then on the next one I want it to be behind the other big donut, so I erase the lines from the smaller one. And this will just take a little bit of time, and at some point you may realize you erased something that you didn't mean to. So you can always go back in and redraw a line if you make a mistake or if you erase something and it doesn't really look right. So now that I drew all of my donuts and I erased the lines, I'm going to go in and I'm going to outline it with a marker or a pen. And you don't have to do this. I just like to do this because I think it makes them stand out a little bit more. So as you can see, as I outline them with the marker, you can kind of tell that it looks like some of them are in front of or behind other ones. I'm just tidying it up a little bit, erasing some of those extra lines. Now I'm gonna draw my icing on my donuts. And this is where I'm going to fill in the patterns. So on both sides of your donut, if you see that, if you look really close, on both sides of the donut, my squiggly line goes almost to the bottom, but not quite. So that's going to make it look like it's three-dimensional. And I'm just drawing all kinds of different patterns. These are like those crazy donuts you get at those fancy donut shops or you see on those television shows where they do all the baking and they do crazy, intricate things on their pastries and stuff like that. So I'm going to make some crazy donuts here. This one's going to have a checker pattern. And I did polka dots and zigzags. I'm going to do some weird triangles here. Totally up to you, just make it up as you go. Look at different patterns around you and the room you're in. The bottoms of shoes always have really cool patterns on them if you need some inspiration. And once I fill all of my donuts up with different patterns, then I'm going to color them. So I'm going to use, for the donut part, for the actual donut part, I'm going to use a brown and a peach color. And I'm going to alternate or color them every other so that they stand out from each other. And then my icing, that's where I'm going to use all the colors in my crayon box over here. And those I'm going to change up as well. So I don't want to put all of the reds next to each other or pinks. I'm going to move them around so that I have orange next to red and teal next to pink and really make it colorful. Do my checker pattern here. This is making me want to eat donuts. All right, and once I color all of my donuts, then if you have time, you can go into the background and you can draw some more patterns. And for the background, I'm just using a marker or a pen. And here's our final donut picture. Now if you notice, in the background, I just used the pen or the marker, and so it's just black and white. And then I colored my donuts really, really nicely and really colorful so that they stick out from my background. And man, now I really want to eat some donuts. Thank you for joining me today, and join us again soon for another installment of Let's Create with the City of Tampa's Visual Art Studios. And remember, stay calm, stay kind, stay safe, and always stay creative.